As you both entered the college gates, air was filled with chatter, but your heart was pounding for a completely different reason. Clench your books nervously, working beside your professor husband Jungkook, knowing for being strict professor in college. But it wasn't just your professor, he was your husband. Today there was no sign of Jungkook. Today he was fully stepped into strict professor mode. His face was cold, his step was sharp, his jaw was clenched. You glum. Cook, I'm nervous. Don't call me that here. It's Professor Jion in college. How many times I told you? Sorry, Professor Jion. He finally stopped working and turned to you with that intense gaze. You stayed up late watching dramas last night, didn't you? What? No, just little. You had test today, and instead of revising, you were watching dramas with the bad boy crying over them. You looked down and embarrassed and scared at the same time. Only 2 episodes. If you fail today, you are grounded for a week. No phone, no K-dramas. I will personally quiz you every night until you cry. What? You're so mean. It's begin generous. When to make it 2 weeks? You quickly shook your head. No, no, I will do good. I swear I revised the grammar section twice and the essay part too. He stared at you for the long second before signing and softening just a little. You better. I won't go easy on you just because you're my wife. I'm your professor first. Go inside. You nodded, scared like a little kitten, rushed toward the classroom, but then you paused and turned back slowly. Will you still give me a hug if I pass? We will see. Now get inside before I change my mind. You ran into the classroom, heart thumping, cheeks flushed, and mind racing. One thing was clear. You were terrified of the Professor Jion today, but deep down you also know he is waiting to congratulate you for the moment you passed. You entered in the classroom, still feeling your heart from Professor Jungkook's strict warning. You shook your head quietly, put out your pen, began to write in your English test. Room was silence, for the scratch of the pen and tickling clock. You were focused writing on essay when the door cracked open. In the work of Mr. Kim, your science professor, no, sharp eye, louder voice, is obvious hearted toward you. Why? Because his daughter used to rank 1 until you transferred and pushed her to rank 2. He never forgive for it. You, what's that under your sleeves? You blink, looking down and confused at your blank arm. Sir, nothing. I was just writing. His trauma was scratch your answer's it without asking and narrow his eyes. Don't lie to me. I had enough of your tricks. You think you're smart, huh? Beating my daughter in grades? Now you're cheating too. I didn't cheat, I swear. Please, you can check. I don't do anything wrong. You didn't listen. You stand up out of my class now. Sir, please, this was my final test. I said it's too hard, so please believe me. Out or I will make sure you suspend too. The whole class stared at you, clenching your paper close you to your chest, eyes burning with. Your legs felt heavy. You walk out the door in hard crust. You step outside, standing alone in corridor, tear prick in your eyes, and you wipe them quickly. Why does he hate this so much? I didn't do anything. Jungkook, where are you? You stood outside the classroom, head lowering, gripping your answer sheet tightly against your chest. Your eyes were glassy, throat tight. You didn't even realize tears gathering in your lashes. You just keep hearing Mr. Kim's harsh voice in your head over and over again. Out of the class, cheater. Suddenly the sound of footsteps echoed in the hallway, slowly, heavy and sharp. Your heart dropped. You didn't even look up. You know it was him, Professor Jungkook, your cold and strict husband. Voice deep. What are you doing outside the classroom? You froze and your throat closed up. I wasn't. Look at me, I'm talking to you. You slowly look up, your lips, eyes filled with the fear. His face was unreadable, not a hint of softness in the sight. You skip your test and or worse, you did something stupid again. No, I didn't do anything. Mr. Kim, step out now. Mr. Kim blinked and rushed out. Oh, Professor Jian, always pleasure. Why is my student standing out of during major test? Smile didn't even flatter. He used to. Well respected and feared by staff. Kids are cheating. I had no choice. These kids nowadays. That's not true. I wasn't cheating. Jungkook slowly turned his hand and glared at you. His eyes were cold. Enough. You're sure? Saw it myself, whispering, hiding something under her sleeves. Must have been both answers. Her kind of always tries to be clever. Look at you, eyes unreadable again, but this time it was disappointed on his face. I warned you, didn't I? You covered your mouth, tears falling freely now. I didn't. You can check me. I didn't cheat, please. Some kids just don't learn. You look at Jungkook silently begging him to believe. You walk into the house quietly. No words, no eye contact, only sound of the door clicking shut behind you. You could barely breathe around Jungkook. The silence between you was too heavy. He hadn't spoken a single word to you since Mr. Kim accused you. You could feel the coldness rolling off him. Your eyes were still red from earlier embarrassment. The pain as well as he disbelief in you. You place your bag on the couch and turn away, wiping your face quickly before his show. Go to your room. We will talk after I make a report to the board about this incident. Your heart shatters. Jungkook, please. You humiliated yourself and me. You should be grateful Mr. Kim didn't push the formal report today. You flinched. You turn around, your wrist was squaring about to speak when tap. Something slid off from your sleeves and drop on the floor. You look down slowly and eyes widen. A folded piece of paper. He stepped forward and picked up before you could even react. He unfolded the cheat sheet and silently, eyes sharp, but scanned it. And he froze. Handwriting wasn't yours. The format wasn't yours. It was obvious this wasn't your work. I didn't even know that was there. This handwriting, it's not yours. I told you I didn't cheat. Maybe Mr. Kim, when he come close, maybe he slip it in. I'm sorry. I have been seen so many students fake, lie, manipulate. I let them speak first and I forget you wasn't just another student. You are my student, my wife, and I failed you today. He placed the cheat sheet on the table and reached out, you wiping your tears softly. I will talk to Mr. Kim, and you won't ever be treated like this again, not on my watch. You still do scary when you're mad. Then stop making me mad. You smile weakly against his chest. The next day, unfortunately, Jungkook was not with you. He get out for the town for the 2 days for some personal work. It was your first day attending college without Jungkook by your side. He had gone out of town, leaving you with the strict instructions. Stay focused, no drama, no skipping meals, no avoiding Mr. Kim. You nodded like a kitten. Now you're sitting beside your best friend Meena, giggling softly over the lunch in the college cafeteria. Things finally felt peaceful and calm. Mr. Kim went to see you in his cabin. Your whole body went cold. What? Why? I don't know, but I have to go. Mr. Kim's cabin. You stood in front of his office door, sweating, heart racing. You whispered to yourself, Jungkook isn't here, stay calm. Just be polite and leave quickly. You knocked. Come in. You pushed the door open slowly. He locked the door, making you even more scared. You called me, sir? Finally, Jungkook is not here. Let me take my chance. Yes, I called you. You nervously stand there. He walked closer to you. You rank higher than my daughter. Oh no, that's not my problem today. What do you mean, sir? I was hating you, but in that head I saw you so much and now I start to like you. That word hit you hard. You quickly went to open door and grab your hand and pinned you to the wall. You stalk and squeak, "Hey, help me, leave me, sir, please." I grab her. You know what kind of pictures. You start to cry, unable to believe you're truly traumatized by this all and scared, so much scared. Don't you dare to say anything just to Jungkook or I will make your picture go viral at me. Or I will upload them, understand? You nod in fear after that completely changed because of it. You feel so bad your head is spinning. You want to tell Jungkook everything, but out of fear, you decide to stay silent. Two days later, Jungkook returned. You were sitting edge of the bed, staring blankly at the window when the door front of opened. "I'm home." You quickly wipe your eyes, trying to force a smile, but your faint face wasn't listen. You stay quiet. He smiled. "Don't you even come to do? Not gonna hug me?" You stood slowly. No smile, no teasing, no spark in your eyes. "What's wrong?" "Nothing, I'm just tired." You skip meals. He sat beside you, no speaking, just quietly watching your finger trembling silently where your eyes keep drifting away from his. "I have never seen you like this." You stood quiet. Did someone say to you? Did something happen when I gone? "I'm just tired, okay? Just let me rest." Did Mr. Kim say something again? "Jungkook, please don't. I can't talk about it yet." "I'm going to find out the truth and I promise no one will hurt you again." The next morning you walk through the corridor, your books held tightly to your chest. You avoid eye contact, avoid every classroom. Your hands were still shaking from the night before. You keep repeating in your mind, "Just go to class, just like normal." Jungkook can't know yet. But the fate had another plans. You were just about to turn into corridor when you saw Mr. Kim standing at the end watching you alone. He smiled coldly like he's been waiting for you. Your heart skipped. Still so quiet, little genius. You thought staying silent will fix everything. You step back. "Please just let me leave alone." He stepped forward. His hand reached over your arm. "Don't act like you don't enjoy the tension." That was it. The panic snapped. You turn and run, book falling from your hand, tear already filling up. You don't care where you're going. You just run and then. Third, you slam into familiar boat chest, nearly falling over. Strong arm catch you instantly, Jungkook. You look up at him, breathlessly trembling. "What's wrong?" Before he could finish, you burst into tears, your face into his chest. "Jungkook, I'm scared. I can't. I didn't mean to." He tried again. His entire body, his arm wrapped around you tightly and protectively. "Who touched you?" He gripped his shirt tighter. "Mr. Kim, in his cabin. He locked the door. Yesterday he tried again. I don't know you were here." "You're okay, I'm young. No one will ever hurt you again. Do you hear me?" You shouldn't have told me earlier. I was scared. I thought you'd been mad. I don't want girls trouble. You're not trouble. You're mine, and I will protect what's mine. This Professor Jungkook, I'm reporting the case. Yes, it's factual. I went to campus security police in my office in 10 minutes now. He wrapped his arm around you and lead you down the hallway, shielding you from every guilt and every whisper. In his cabin. You believe me, right? With all my heart. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. Thank you for making my safe place. Always, you are not alone. After this, he take care of you, help you. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. See you again in the next video.